Welcome back, everyone. Today I bring you once again a game with one of the new divisions of the DLC. This time I am taking a look at the 16th Pantserdivision of the Belgians. You can see I'm once again up against the Korpus Desantowy. So yeah, people really liked this division and wanted to try it out. And also after Mr. ZXCV or ZXCV, I guess, because he's American. Wait, no. It's Z in America and Z in England, I think. Well, whatever. Played, let's call him ZXCV, played a division against me. I thought about what the division actually has and looked it up. And then I thought to myself, well, hold on. This division might actually be pretty good. You know, because they have triple machine guns on their standard infantry, 7 men, can upwit them, get the IFV with it that's overpriced but still okay. I mean, it lacks the ATGM, but outside of that, it's actually very good. You get Leopard 1s that are also a bit overpriced, but a loss of them doesn't hurt you that much, and you can just blob them like a madman. You have like not the best AA, but you have forward deployed AA as well, forward deployed infantry. So I thought to myself, let's try it out. So the first game was actually pretty cool that I played with it because it was against 2nd Panzergren, and 2nd Panzergren and 16th Belgian are pretty much the same division. Just that 16th is the new iteration on the same idea of having a division, a mechanized division with forward deployed. And the problem, so like the storytelling of the game would have been pretty cool. It's like the old division versus the new division that are very similar in their ideas. The problem was that the game was against somebody who was fairly new to the game, or I don't know whether I can't remember whether he was new or just not that good, but the game wasn't that interesting. So here we are in the second game against a forward deployed division with special forces infantry and in general very good infantry that is arguably better than mine. So I was a bit worried about what I want to do. So you can see I'm completely leaving Oscar open because there's no way in hell I'm going to contest that. I'm just going to die here. So I have 2 snipers here to cover off the open areas. Sorry guys. Wow, woof. It's a bit late already. Trying to get the videos out before the Christmas break. So I have a forward deploy command here, going to this sector, then gonna go to the left. And Milan 1, just in case he continues to drive down this road with all his infantry, I can at least snipe them with the Milan 1. And then you can see a fairly heavy deployment on the left hand side with one of the GSR special forces, who have the sniper with the great range on it. Going into this building here, then we have another GSR squad going to the forest line here to then later push forward to the forest patch there to get control of the field. Behind the town sector, then we have 250 cows and 2 Fusiliers. So the Fusiliers are like the FS Jäger of 2nd Panzergren, just that they're significantly cheaper while at the same time just being better. I mean, they're not really better. They missed the shock trait and they have a burst AT launcher, but they have better weaponry, double machine guns, and so in my eyes, and they're way cheaper. I think the FSC got now up to 70 points. That's a bit too much in my opinion. There should be like 65 at best, and that's already honestly kind of pushing it. So 2 of them deploying into the city, the 250 cows in the back for support. Because I'm not completely sure about the timings, because you know different vehicles also have different speeds and so on and so forth, so I have no idea whether I will actually arrive in time to fight him in the center of the town or whether we'll be fighting on the edge of the town. Then deploy 2 of the forward deployed AA pieces, which are like old World War II vintage quad 50 cals bolted onto a truck. Also deploy a forward deployed Humvee tow 2. So Very nice unit. Deploy him here so he can look down this road. Very nice. I have 2 of the éclaireurs, which are very important because they have 14 AP AT launcher and are also double machine gun squads. 8 men, upwetted, so extremely good squad as well. And I mean, they're obviously not forward deployed, but recon forward deployed, so they can still get to the town fairly quickly. And then in the back I have 2 Pioneer Flams, which are basically the German Pioneer Flam, just with 1 less men, because reasons, in the M113. So another 50, or like 250 kills for support, and then 2 Fusiliers, and those are Fusiliers. Don't know how they pronounce exactly. Those are the guys with the 3 machine guns. So 1 can't be shot on the move, but that's still okay. And then the IFE, the AIFE. Let's see, like 50 points is a lot. You get smoke, sure, and the IFE trait, which is whatever. And I don't know whether this is actually the Bushmaster or like a variant of it, but yeah, it's pretty much the Bushmaster stats-wise. It also still has the what's it called? Stabilizer that was nerfed on the Bradleys, but wasn't nerfed on those vehicles. Just 50 points is a bit too much for a vehicle without an ATGM. So game starts. I actually get the early tick for reasons that I didn't completely understand. Because I would assume that he would be getting the early tick as the completely forward deployed airborne division. Snipers already in place. Oh yeah, also had a Humvee 2 forward deployed here to cover off the right hand side. And you can see I actually got in quite in time to fight him without getting sniped. That was important. One of the 50 cal AA pieces unfortunately gets sniped by an ATGM from the right hand side. Though luckily I think this was the reason that my other infantry was able to push through, because the ATGM had to reload. Here the Humvee 2 fires once and then can't target it anymore for reasons that I don't really understand. Now this is the Special Forces infantry with 3 machine guns, which is very, very deadly. But I also have 3 machine guns and a lot of squads. I saw the Fago ATGM launcher here instantly get an infantry to engage him, so that I can kill it off. Another Fago Jeep on the left hand side unfortunately gets the hit on one of my infantry squads, so that was very sad, but TOW2 gets the kill in revenge. And yeah, like obviously the squads that are in the city right now only have double machine guns, but that's still very good. It's more than the cluster bomber that I couldn't get a real target for it. I was hoping to get like a double kill on some PT-76 here, but in the end I just managed to kill 1, which was really not worth it. Further pushing in, because you can see I have a lot of infantry here now, so just keep pushing, keep the pressure up, because I know that I did a lot of damage to those special forces there. I want to kill them off because this is his way to win the game. Unfortunately here missed the low 80 shot. Fair enough, this squad is here is completely stunned up. But yeah, the special forces are his way to win. He obviously also has the command, how are they called? The 12-man squads. I really forgot how they're called as well. Oh, anyway, he also has 12-man squads that are very, very good. But they are forward deployed, so he couldn't bring them in time. TOW2 here also misses. It's max range, to be fair, but I mean, come on, 65%. Could have hit as well. This is one of those vehicles that has a double 23mm and some man pads on top of it. Now my IV and 250 kills are being moved to the left flank, so they can support my infantry in the town and maybe snipe off some reinforcements. Yeah, here is the Nibiski Bereti, that 12-man squad, with also a decent AT launcher, also resolute and shock, so very good infantry. Move up to Hamito and the recon squad, finally get a command in the sector. Though I am luckily enough already on a almost 200-point lead. Then this Topaz Jot, the AA vehicle, escapes again. Take this engagement with the Hamito, kill off 1 ATGM Jeep and then quickly retreat so it doesn't hit me. So this was a very good micro by me. If I may say so myself, 50 cal manages to snipe off the was with the Fago. And yeah, here a little bit of suboptimal engagement should have move up to Bionia Flam as well, and reposition the Fusiliers. Here, fighting here is always very weird, because you assume that, oh well, my Fusiliers can see this squad here, but they can't because the building here is in the way. I can't put the squads into this building though, because he has his A truck there. Annoying. But now the Humvee can snipe off the new units coming in, so that's very nice. Let's see if he's able to get it. Oh, it misses again. Bruh. The TOW-2 helicopter and the Humvee TOW-2 need to be rearmed. This is obviously, by the way, also a very cool helicopter. 6 HP, 4 TOW-2s, for 85 points. It's like, not crazy good, but still pretty decent. It's a helicopter with TOW-2s, like this is always good. And it survives one man pads it, mostly. Now brings in his cluster bomber, again, shit cluster bomber, but will obviously be more than enough to snipe Humvee TOW-2. And you can see he's trying to get the infantry printer going, but okay, I can't look at the cost of those squads. But the squads are just very expensive. My squads, I mean, to be fair, they're also very expensive, but I get a good infantry squad with an IFV on top. So he's in a very, very precarious position at the moment. Those are the new triple flamer squads, 2 of them moving in, so that's very scary. Right hand side, by the way, I can tell you from the replay, he has a lot of units here, and I'm not even bothering to contest it. Because, I mean, why would I? He also hasn't captured it yet, which was a bit weird, but I guess he was preoccupied microing on the left-hand side. And so I saw that he brought in those triple flamers, which are pretty good, but critically they lack AT, so I just moved through all the IFVs I had just bought. This is, I think, the ASU 85, so pretty cool new unit that just got killed off. It's like a tank hunter or tank destroyer type vehicle without a turret and an 85mm gun. I mean, pretty decent, I think, as fire support because they're super cheap. But your tank slots in the Polish airborne are just very limited, so I don't know whether it's worth taking. And yeah, the Niebieski Bereti here will completely shred it on their way in, and now they will be killed once they enter the town. I'll push my vehicles here forward. There's also Leopard 1 in the mix now. Bring in some AA because I remembered, oh wait, I kind of have no AA here anymore. And you know, I'm playing against a division that has a lot of air. This plane missing both HEGMs against the Leopard was just sad. Another Leopard here sitting in the back. Didn't know what to do with it at this point. Also need supply to repair all those squads. Now here the triple flamer has arrived. But honestly, that was pretty underwhelming. I mean, look at that. Like, those were 3 barrages, or like bursts, flamethrower, that didn't do anything. Like, what is going on here? So yeah, this was very confusing. I would finally hit the building at least, but I mean, this is horrible. And then a bomber came in, bombed his Commandosi Elite Special Forces, and she surrendered. So that was a quick little game. Yeah, I just don't know what this Polish division is supposed to be. The triple flamer seems to be absolutely ass in city fights. Might be better in forests, but since they deleted like half the forest in the game, what is it, like a year ago or something? There's that many forests to fight over anymore. And everything else about the division is also very mediocre. And you can see with the Belgian division that is heavier, I was able to outspam him, even though I'm supposed to be the heavier division. So that was a bit weird. And yeah, my enemy is not a bad player as well. So you know, it's not like he was a noob that didn't know what he was doing. And yeah, just completely broke him in the town where he's supposed to be way better than me. So very, very weird. So yeah, the Fusiliers here performing super well. TOW-2 getting a few kills. Nothing to cry home about though. Like, I also don't know why he took the PT-76s. I guess just for early tempo, but yeah, that didn't work out at all. But I'm not sure. He might have deployed a lot of them on the right-hand side that I completely ignored. Yeah, this F-16. Lol. I mean, it just killed the PT-76 at the Commandosi, really didn't pay itself off. But especially with the Commandosi, at least getting a very important kill. And those clusters are very cool because they have cluster and normal bombs. So that's why I use them against the Commandosi, because they can pretty much kill both infantry and tanks. Shouldn't use them against like big infantry squads because you only have 6 of those 500 pounder bombs. But against a 10-man squad, or no, 8-man squad, I think it is, in the open, it was moving between the buildings perfectly fine. And the cluster bombs will also do some extra damage. This Totu here also not very good kills. Yeah, in general, it's not like I killed super expensive. You would say it's not very expensive because it's mostly infantry and infantry transport, but the Niebieski Bereti and the Desant Commandosi are decently expensive, and the PT-76 is actually as well. And that's why the kills losses here are pretty severe. See, on the other side, didn't get a lot of, I mean, almost none of my infantry died. Mostly the support vehicles, but I mean, that's fine. I was already over 200 points ahead. So, yeah, I will. I think I will play this division more in the future, depending obviously on what the balance does to this division. I hope they don't nerf it. Please don't nerf it. It's actually a very cool division. I severely underestimated it at first, but I actually very like it. Like it very much. On the other hand, the Polish airborne division, like I played 2 games with it, and it was just such pain. Like, and then the enemy brings in a tank, and you just feel like you're just sitting there and you can't do anything against it because your fagos don't do anything. If your enemy knows what to do, they will just artillery them, and you just sit there and you can't do anything. It's just not fun. Rather play MNAT, which is another airborne division that is actually cool and useful, and I think I will play more of that as well. But anyway, I hope you liked this video. Next one will again be on another different new division of the DLC, so be tuned in for that one. And yeah, I hope you have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye bye.